can share this on my Discord.
Yeah, you could go ahead and share it below. I'll
Okay.
send it. Well, the link I sent you on Twitter could
Oh,
be the link that you
We're
see on
sweet.
live.
Discord.
Okay.
Hello.
I know, I see. We are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Henshins and Homies, episode 33. We're your hosts, Frankie and Zachary, Sergeant Hooked on Heroes, and today we are joined by a lovely guest, Mr. MintBari.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Thanks for having me.
I'm so glad that you're here
Absolutely.
today. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
god. How are you and the Sonic plushie doing today?
Me
Are
and the
you
Sonic
guys
plushie.
yeah.
We're chilling. We're chilling. We're hanging out.
Yeah. I love that. I love that. And
Thanks. Yeah.
we were just talking about this, but I want to bring this up. You
hmm
look exactly like your avatar
I do.
today.
I do. Yes.
And I'm in love with that. I love that. How
See,
you
he
stay
started as
consistent.
the Avatar, and he was brought to life. Magic.
It's all
Right, right,
part. It's all
right.
part of the branding, my brand manager, who I pay very handsomely, chose my
Mm.
outfit today. My stylist.
Right.
Steamed it and all. They put it on like a
Mhm.
coat rack. They're like, okay, you need to wear this because you're gonna be showing your face today. And
All
I'm
right.
really
Yeah.
glad that you're here with your camera on today, man. I really
I
appreciate
had a
it.
12-hour fit session earlier, yeah, and I yelled at my
Oh,
stylist. Yeah, I'm pretty rough. I'm like Anna Winter.
oh
Gotta be
man, I'm
professional.
sorry.
Gotta be
I'm sure you are a very busy man with a lot of time to spend. So I won't take up too much of your time, okay? But yeah, how you doing today, Zach?
I'm doing well. Doing well. Last weekend was Memorial Day weekend. Had an awesome time with my family. Went to Wisconsin. First time road trip with our two boys, who are 2 and 4 years old, respectively. 1 2 year old, 1 4 year old. So it was an experience, but they had a fun time, and we had a good time relaxing and kind of getting away from it all. So yeah, it was good. But I'm excited and I'm happy to be recording, and especially for tonight's episode, talking about music to my ears, an overview of music in Tokusatsu, may it be in Power Rangers, may it be in
Yes.
Sentai, Rider, wherever. It's awesome stuff. We're going to be very careful, MintBari, to not actually play a lot of the music, unfortunately, so we
Oh, I
don't
get
get
Yeah.
that.
destroyed by
I
torrents.
got you. I got you. Yeah.
He has experience in this. He's probably. Have you done a copyright strike before from
Oh my
playing
God,
music
so
in a
many
video?
times. Yeah.
Seriously?
Um, yeah. I know the little YouTuber trick, which is what I've been told by other YouTubers I know. 7 seconds maximum, and even then that depends on the song. Certain
Sure.
songs
Yeah,
you
no, you can
want to, yeah.
play two
Even
seconds of a song and they'll get that.
Oh yeah. Like if you're playing like popular music, you're probably just out of luck. But if it's something a little more niche, like video game music or toku music, you can probably get away with up to 7 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
most likely, but well, today's episode is more of like a discussion on music
Yeah.
Mhm.
and
How it can
what it
elevate a
means in the
show, how it
show.
makes you
Right,
feel
right, right.
watching it.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
get
yeah. Yeah. But before we get into all of that, you already know what we gotta do, y'all.
Here it is.
That's a
All
jam.
right. Yeah, right. It is a jam. Speaking of music, oh my god, what a fun
Mhm.
little tune we got going on here. Hello, welcome to our little lovely corner of the internet, Henshin Huddle, where we actually have a few really fun topics to talk about today, and we have it ready. I don't know if you can tell, Minbari, but we have the photo ready down there.
Oh,
You could see it, but yeah. But first, let's actually talk about something that was recently in theaters. Zach, want to take it away?
What's that?
Recently in theaters. That's your cue, Zach. Go.
Let's see. Guardians of the Galaxy 3? Oh, you guys are talking.
All right, Minberry. He's playing a little too much. He can't be on the stream anymore.
chat.
Oh man, go ahead, Zach. Please speak
So Shin
about
Kamen
Shin
Rider
Kamen
now.
Rider. Yes.
Yes, right? So it's like a dream, right? Because like before this, we've been like, working in the shadows, right? Watching all this stuff online, and our certain ways that we do,
In Japan,
hoping to not
yeah.
get the FBI in our door. And then here comes Hideaki Anno, who fucking loves the hell out of Tokusatsu, right? And he creates Shin Godzilla, goes on to make Shin Ultraman. I've not seen either. I have Shin Ultraman ordered and Shin Godzilla also ordered, so
Perfect.
get into that. And then his next thing was Shin Kamen Rider, and it released in Japan, big, huge blockbuster, great, sales there. And we were like, well, they're going to bring it over here, right? Because they did it with Shin Ultraman, right? There was a subbed version of it and a dubbed version. We're only getting a subbed version, but it was a real thing. And I can remember finally, I said this in my review today, in like April, like early April, I finally saw that. I looked at the listings for it for the Fathom events, theater events thing they do, and I was looking at the website. I was like, before it showed Lansing, Michigan, which is like 3 hours away from where I live. I'm like, I'm not going to drive 3 hours out for a 2-hour movie and come drive 3 hours back home.
No, you absolutely
So I looked at it, and all of a sudden, maybe this theater popped up that's literally an hour away. I was like, oh! And so I like called my wife. I was at work, and I was like, honey, oh my God. I explained this whole thing. She goes, Zach, just do it and calm down. Maybe something.
Oh, she's like, honey.
So I got to go.
It's a movie.
My best friend Tyler in real life. My best friend Tyler. He was the best man at my wedding. He's so down for the cause of Toku. He's mostly with Power Rangers, but he did buy the physical Blu-ray for 01. He hasn't opened it yet, but he has a problem getting started on a new series if he hasn't finished something else. So it has nothing to do with Toku. But he went with me, and he had a blast. My favorite comment he had to say about it was in relation to something that happened. He goes, this certain thing, I'm trying to be as spoiler-free as I can. This certain thing that happened was really fucking stupid, but it was like back-ended and front-ended by really badass things that I didn't care. I'm like, welcome to Tokusatsu. Because that's exactly what the whole thing is. Really stupid things that are back-ended by really badass things.
Literally.
That's so true.
I did have somebody, it was cool. I brought my Desire Driver with me. And I wasn't brave enough to wear it throughout the entire mall the whole time we were there until the showtime. But I did once we got into the theater, and somebody literally came up to me and said, dude, is that the Desire Driver? And actually talked to me for like 5 minutes. And I was like, holy shit. We're out here.
He made a friend, guys.
I was Tyler, my friend Tyler was like, dude, what if somebody recognizes you from the podcast? I was like, I mean, I guess. Nobody
Toku fans out there, it's possible. You can make friends. You can talk to people in real life. You can touch grass.
Yes.
Wait a minute. No, don't come for our audience like that.
You know what's interesting?
Not your audience, just in general.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting that he mentions that is that as far as the theater, for one, sold out every single seat.
Wow.
No tickets at all left.
I mean, for one airing of a very
what's that?
a very for one airing of a very popular series.
Right.
Converted to a movie.
So
I mean,
it's all sold out, and it was such a diverse group of people, not just like ethnically and everything, but just like people I wouldn't, by looking at them, expect they were going to be there. And like
little 92-year-old grandma there, and you're like, Granny, like, what are you doing?
Right, but it was fun during it because I was like listening a little bit while watching it. There was like little comments here and there, and they were like, whoa, this is weird. And then you could tell it was like somebody who brought somebody who was uninitiated, like I did. Like I brought my friend Tyler, who's not into it as much as I am. And it was similar to me with that. And you could hear people basically talking about how this is really cool. You should blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I think I want to. This is really like balls to the wall crazy. What is this from? And they wanted to like maybe get into it.
Get into it more.
The one negative tiny thing, which wasn't had to do with the movie at all, was when they started up, it starts really abruptly for one. It was like nothing of like any preview they played. It was like boom, movie. I was like, oh Jesus Christ! And it starts
like get it over with.
Right into a chase sequence. But it was weird because it was really zoomed in, and I could see the subtitles, but I could like decently. But the top part was kind of cut down a little bit. I'm like, what's going on? My friend Tyler's like, is this like a directorial thing that Hideaki Anno does? I'm like, I don't think so. Asked about it. The poor manager was trying to do the middle ground between seeing the subtitles and then like bringing it down a little bit. But by doing that, there was like a whole chunk of the screen we didn't see. So he's like, you guys want me to zoom it back out? What's the consensus? And we said yes. And he's like, okay, cool. And he was really nice. But he was trying to make sure we saw the subtitles. Like, bro, I've been watching this for this many years. It's okay. You can cut down the subtitles a little bit. I'm probably going to still understand what's going on here, okay?
I'm crying. Wait. So you're saying that the manager zoomed in on the movie?
Yeah, so the way that the projection was on the screen, you could see the subtitles, like how our bar is right there. You could see that. But like down to like here was like zoomed out. So you like the part of that, like when they would stand up sometimes, it, like part of their head was cut off and like some of the upper act. Yeah. And he wasn't doing it in any way to be like rude or anything. He was just trying to make sure people saw the subtitles, not knowing that when he did zoom it back out to how it normally is. Because I guess it was formatted. They got some version of it that somehow was formatted to be on a TV screen somehow. I don't know how that works. But when he zoomed it back out, it was literally like that much of the subtitles cropped. I'm like, bro, it's fine. We're gonna be okay.
No.
We just want to see the cool Bugman fight each other. That's it. That's all we care about.
That's what we're here for. That's what we paid money to see. And
Yes.
I'm honestly really glad. I'm really glad that you had a good time watching Shin Kamen Rider. I, for one, could not catch it on its opening day. But
a light in the distance.
Yes, because of all the great praise that it's been given, they decided to give it a second airing, and I do plan on going to that one on June 5th. I look forward to watching it. I really do want to see Kamen Rider on the big screen in the U.S. It's a really big deal.
You have your tickets already? I would get them ASAP because it's going to be...
Yeah, no, I'm imagining
they're going to be sold out.
Sell out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you got to be quick.
I actually did see it. Yeah, I saw it with my friend / coworker.
Nice.
And well, do you want to finish your thought first? Because I have some opinions.
Go right ahead. Go right ahead.
Okay. Well, I got to preface this by saying I got to confess something.
Okay.
I've never actually seen any full Kamen Rider anything beforehand.
Sure.
So I went and saw it. I'm really into like Power Rangers, Sentai, and I've seen. I keep up with Kamen Rider and see like what's going on because it's interesting. That's just a whole nother world. I've got a lot on my plate already.
Right.
Yeah.
So
it's like me with Ultraman. I'm just barely getting into Ultraman right now. So
yeah.
Get it?
So I went and saw it with my friend Xander, and he is more of a Kamen Rider fan than I am. And we were in the theater, and it was really like nice, like comfy experience. It was this interesting art house that was converted from an old church. It was really cool. So we were watching the movie, and I just kept nodding off. Like I just felt like it kind of dragged for like quite a bit in the middle.
That was one tiny thing. Is the pacing in the beginning is a little like odd the way they do it because they're trying to like take the first 13 episodes of the original run of the show from 71. Original 1971 Kamen Rider, and kind of push it into there so you can kind of get used to that, to reference that, and then it goes forward past that. Because I think, and I don't know if you feel this way, the second part of the film was like right to the end, and it's
absolutely, right to the end.
That's one thing that I've heard online about a lot of people like watching this movie that the pacing was very like mixed. It was either very slow or dragged, or it just like went really fast, and you couldn't really catch.
And I was personally used to it, being somebody who does like is a little more experienced with Rider in general. I was okay because some of the seasons do that. Some of the episodes, honestly, are that way. But I can understand for the uninitiated, it's like, whoa, okay,
it's hard to follow sometimes.
It is. That's very on brand for Hideaki Anno, though. I'm a big Evangelion fan, so going into that, I was like, there's gonna be a lot of stuff that I'm not really gonna understand, but like I'll kind of get, if that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess they before Shin Ultraman premiered, there was some of the people involved with it at the English premiere, like in United States, came out and said if there's something really goofy or something that makes you laugh, that's okay. Go ahead and laugh at it. That's kind of intentional. Same thing happened in this. There were certain things that even I chuckled at that you probably wouldn't if you were watching it seriously.
Someone's dying and you're like,
how seriously are you watching this entire, you know what I mean? Like just the kind of things that happen in it are so normal Kamen Rider Toku things that the uninitiated would be like, what the fuck? But we're all like, that's fine. Yeah. That's
that's just how it is. We
take
it with how
actually, it is. I saw something about the actor for at least Takeshi Hongo in it showed up at the premiere at one of the ones in California.
Yeah, in California. Yeah,
no way.
I saw it on Twitter. Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And also, fun fact, found this out today. The guy that plays him, the actor. If you guys have ever seen the movie The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise, kind of a shitty movie. There's a little boy in that. I don't know what part he's in, but that actor that was that little boy grew up to play Takeshi Hongo in
Kamen Rider.
Oh shit!
Yeah, pretty cool.
I think I saw somewhere on Twitter that like a not stunt actor, but like a suit actor came to visit. Or either that, or it was like a really good cosplay. It was directly straight from the movie, and I'm just like, damn, like I kind of hope that something happens like when I'm there.
Yeah, it was overall a fun experience, and I hope that it shows that they see how like wildly popular it was. And I do wish that there was a bit more promotional stuff in terms of like some posters or some kind of merch I could have gotten to show that I went, other than my little ticket, which is right over here.
Aw, you put it on your wall.
Put up on
That's
my
cute.
poster there. But I hope that it shows them that totally that we're still wanting it, we're still hungry for it,
Oh,
and
yeah.
to put out the release for Blu-ray in North America, please. I'll
This movie is a really, really good step forward. I can see
Yeah.
this happening a little bit more often now, with how well it's been received by people, not even just viewers, but also critics as well, I believe, right?
Yeah, critic-wise, it's doing fine too, and I'm excited to see. Mint mentioned being like mostly like a Sentai Power Ranger fan. I kind of want to see if Hideaki Anno has it in him to make a Shin Go Ranger. I want to see what he can do.
I'm kind of waiting for that. It's kind of interesting that they made that kind of crossover with Shin Godzilla, Evangelion, Shin Ultraman, and Shin Kamen Rider and did a little Robo thing. It's like,
oh yeah, that whole
like,
thing.
It's kind of ironic that they don't have like the one series that spawned the whole combining mech thing.
Maybe they did that intentionally to like.
But I think it could work, Shin Go Ranger,
tease it.
especially because Go Ranger is very like military based and has a lot of like creature designs in it and things that they could really update and make, more mature to like be a Shin version of it. So
I'm just a little worried though, because I don't want them to go the 2017 Power Ranger route and make these suits like ultra armor, very hardcore.
I forgot to tell you this, Frankie. When the 2017 movie came out and they were talking to people in Japan about it, not only did they go, wow, America really likes Z Ranger, don't they? But they also said, is this Shin Z Ranger?
I mean, are they wrong? Kinda. I mean, it's not really.
Yeah, but I mean,
yes and no. Just nod your head and wave.
But no, I hope so too, that they do Shin Go Ranger. If they do, I think I have hope that they won't screw up the suits and make them all super armored and too fancy looking, because with this, they didn't really do that with the Shin Kamen Rider suit.
I liked how they kept it like really true to the original. Yeah.
Yep.
But still advanced enough. There's parts in the show, oh my God, it feels so weird to say this, in the movie where that helmet has a lot of like technological things it can do. And that's cool. That's a way to update it while still having the helmet be part of the suit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, I just know someone in your chat said Shin Go Ranger would be cool, but imagine a Shin Evangelion movie. They did that. They made 4 of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep. Well, maybe Squid needs to go check those out.
They're pretty good. Yeah. They actually have a satisfying ending, unlike the originals.
And then a crossover with all the Shin. Oh my God, this.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Wait. Put it up.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. And then all the crossover with the Shin movies. It's going to be like the Shin cinematic universe for Tokusatsu. And they have like the Shin Go Ranger mech on one hand and then the Shin Godzilla. That mech cluster.
I'm trying to see Shin Metal Heroes, Shin freaking B Fighter Juco.
Oh my God, they're just gonna pull out everyone.
Yo, can we get
can
we get a Shin Tomiko Rescue Hero?
Shin Sailor Moon.
Shin Sailor Moon. Yeah.
I'm kind of waiting.
A Shin Grand
I will
Caesar.
be sat. I will clear my schedule just to watch that movie. Well, this is a really good sign for a bright future when it comes to seeing this kind of stuff in the West.
Cool as
so
a fan experience,
I hope
seeing
that
everybody
we continue
there
to see
all excited about it, talking about it. They had different shirts on representing different seasons, other
and like the community coming together to watch something at the theater. That's my favorite part about going on Twitter during Shin Kamen Rider's like airing, because everyone was like taking photos with each other, with their toys, with their cosplays, with their clothes.
And
like
a few of our friends like were at premieres and didn't even know it. I think Sentai 5 and a few other people, I can't remember them by name, were at the same premiere and didn't know it till the curtains closed and it was done. The lights were on. They're like, "Oh shit, hey man!" And they were taking
it's you. I hope that when I go on Monday that I do see at least 1 or 2 people, because there's a couple people in New York that are into Tokusatsu. So like the fandom got to come together and support, and I will be there. So let's hope.
Now we can switch rails to something else here if you want
to.
At least it's about
earlier today.
Hey, I can talk about whatever. I'm really good at ad-libbing.
I'm sorry, it's this.
I'm crying. Okay, so like earlier today, even though the other like a few episodes ago we were talking about how it's been literally radio silence when it comes to Cosmic Fury news.
I'm about to
We
fan fiction it
recently
myself at this point.
be the writer. We recently just got a new promo image for the Morpher, the season's Morpher. And well, here it is, yeah, guys. It's okay. Let's start off with this. This is Simon Bennett's hand,
What a
by the way.
fucking cool the prop is that we'll never get.
Yeah. So this is the prop of the show, and we've seen this on every Cosmic Fury Rangers costume. Like each one has this morpher, so we know that it's going to be a very big part of the series. Even Zato and Ion, who you wouldn't expect to have this morpher, you know. So it's big, and what we could tell from this very close image is how there's this orb up here. Now, since we're adapting Q Ranger footage, I would say it's safe to assume that this is some way linked to Q-Tama, or at least some part of it, right? But then we got this image today showcasing the toy that will be released during this like episode, like 14 episode season, right? 14 episodes.
10.
It's very short. 10. Oh, sorry, I got a little too excited there. 10 episode season.
I guess because it's the only fucking toy we're getting. There is not going to be enough.
I'm sure. Either this, it's probably gonna just be this and the Cosmic Fury Megazord.
Yep.
That's all I think is ever going to come out of this. Maybe like one or two basic figures. I will start off on a good note and say that it's really cool to see Amelia on the front of the box.
She's the red, but she's also female, and it's on the
front. This is actually a really big moment in Power Ranger history to like see. Like when I first saw it, I'm like, pink. Oh no, red. It's red. Red is here showcasing the morpher, and Amelia's red. So we're gonna have a female leader showcasing the morpher. I was a little confused at first when I saw it though, because I thought it would have been Zato, but because it's been so long, I kind of forgot. Amelia is the Red Ranger now, so she's going to be the one that's going to do all the promoting, which is honestly really fun.
Thing it's got with the audio thing, whatever it's talking about, that it'll like react to audio from the show. I don't know what the fuck that means.
So here I have a tweet from Ranger Board, and they described what the box says. They say that this Cosmic Fury Morpher includes lights and 20 sounds and it also reacts to scenes when played while watching the show, Down Fury included. So from that's basically telling us that you could play a scene on TV and the morpher will listen.
I guess. So what's it gonna do? Just make the orb change colors? Cool. Why can't I just do that myself?
No, you touch the orb to change the color. Oh yeah, like right here. You see? Oh no, that's just the button. Here we go.
Yeah,
this right here is showcasing.
Can you zoom in on that? Does it show the color changing at all? I don't know. This image is gonna get real grainy real quick, but
it's not gonna be grainy. It's just that with the way I have this set up, it's not going to show the whole image. But there we go. That's as close as I can get it.
Sure.
You touch the orb and it changes color to your favorite ranger, and it'll play voice sounds from the show.
Cool. What do you think?
All I got. Cool.
I don't know. What do you think,
guys?
Love that response. It's just amazing.
Well, let me ask the audience.
I just sent you something over on Twitter.
I mean, like, it's got
did
some
you?
decent
Let me see.
functionality, I guess.
This is me earlier when I saw it. This is my live reaction.
Oh my god.
What?
Hold on, I need to share my screen. What did you just show me?
What is this?
It's the morpher. I've had it for like 2 weeks.
Guys, it's the morpher.
It's the morpher.
I've had the new Cosmic Fury morpher for a few weeks now. I don't even know what to say other than Hasbro gone and fucked up hard.
I'm sorry.
You're like Marquez Brownlee. That's like, so I've had the Cosmic Fury morpher for about 2 weeks now, and here are my thoughts.
Here's my review.
No.
Here's my review, guys.
It's the way that you have the light bulb right here, and that looks exactly like
the brand deal with GE Electric there. Nice.
I love that.
No, I literally looked at it and I was like, looks like a tiny shoe.
I'm really glad that they brought back the dinosaur.
I like
even though
that.
it's kind of more space themed.
I kind of
But
I kind of figured the head would at least open up and like you'd be able to
insert
but
the
it doesn't even
Qtama.
but it doesn't even
Mm-hmm.
look like you've got like a real like Qtama there. You don't have the gauntlet, you don't even have the paint, you don't have Simon
Right,
Bennett's
like,
arm like
like, come on, like, how am I gonna buy this if I don't have Simon Bennett's arm hair? Come on, guys. I'm a little thrown off by the way you open this. It's like it's confusing me.
why does it even open at all? Like, you can
Exactly? Why
access
does it
from
open?
yeah.
And it makes me wonder, like, okay, is this how they insert the Qtamas in the show? This is something else that I wanted to bring up. The fact that they're showing off this toy without even giving us a glimpse of anything in the show, despite it being a couple months since they stopped filming, it's like, come on, guys. I need to know what this does in the show to really appreciate it.
Why the hell does it matter at this point? You might as well show us the fucking morphing sequence at this point. You guys don't give a shit. Like, it's already filmed. It's already ready to go. Like,
Can you remind me when this is slated to release on Netflix?
oh,
Fall?
You don't even know a date.
I don't even know. It's about to be
Generally fall.
summer, guys. It's about to be summer, and then it's fall. We have no promotional images, no promotional videos. The only thing that we got going on at the moment is this toy, and there's not even like a live demonstration of it being used. All we got is
Nope.
Simon Bennett's arm.
no Hasbro Mania video.
No Hasbro Mania video. They should really do something like that with like the Hasbro team that like does the Fan First Fridays. They should really like get them together and just play around with toys because I feel like it'll be fun for them. It'll be
They're
fun
not
for
doing
us to
anything else.
watch.
They're not doing anything else.
Exactly.
No, that's messed up. But
They're
I just
busy not quality controlling their figures.
y'all.
Get 'em, man.
I just expected a little bit more. Is that so wrong? Is that so wrong to just want a little bit more from Hasbro? Like, this is not the best you can do. Don't sit here and tell me that this is like, how is this your own original Morpher and it doesn't even look that close to the one in the show?
Zoom in on the other one, because look at that shit. Look how cool the orb looks. Like,
I'm gonna just get the image.
the details.
Alone. Give me a
I'm
second.
even like, I despise with every bit of my fiber in my being the stupid lightning bolt needing to be on there. But at least it's 3D molded on and it's shiny, I guess.
Yeah, they don't even have that here.
Hey,
They don't even have the lightning bolt.
This
don't
one
go
literally
after
looks
that.
like the light bulb that I had in my shoe earlier.
I was saying, like, this looks
the new,
exactly
that's the new
like
collectible gimmick. They're light bulbs, the power bulbs.
Oh, that makes sense.
that. What are they even calling the Qtamas? Like, going back to literally no news about what's going on in Cosmic Fury. We don't know what to call this Morpher. Here's a better look at Simon Bennett's lovely arm. We don't know what the Qtamas are called or how they will be used in the show or which ranger will use which Qtama, because Zach, you were expressing earlier how frustrating it is that Ion, the gold ranger, is going to get a yellow Qtama. Like, it's not
Oh, wait, it's worse than that. More details have come out today. Would you like to know what they're calling the clearly yellow?
I'm not sure if this is
swordfish
confirmed.
sword?
I'm not sure if this is confirmed, so I don't want to say it's official.
It's
but
possible they're calling it the yellow shark sword. You know, sharks that normally have a long nose that looks like a sword.
I hate it when they do that. I was really annoyed back when they did it in Samurai with Octoroo, but he's totally a squid. And then they had the Octozord too.
they just
Kids watch SpongeBob. They know squids. Squidward.
and plus, why wouldn't you want to call it a swordfish?
Swordfishes are cool.
Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. I don't get what Hasbro's thought process is here.
They're baffling.
I don't know. I'm disappointed. I sound like a dad that's like disappointed towards their child. I am, though. I am really disappointed.
Legit. Yeah.
Because why is this the bare minimum
Right.
to them?
And that's what bothers me, because it's like, you know, when they first revealed that they were even doing this and that it was a shock to them as well, right? And that, you know, they were going to use just the Q Ranger Zord footage. We're all like, whoa, how are they going to do this? So much wonder with it. And then that all got sapped away when we got little to dick about anything about the show. And then they were like, here's the Morpher using the fucking literally basically a Q-Tama, but not. So we're not going to adapt Q Ranger, but we are, but we're not.
It's just too early to say anything about the show because we don't have anything to say about the show. We have no information, and this is cool to see that like we're even getting a toy. That wasn't even like we weren't even sure that we were going to get a single toy for this very short season. But the fact that this is what we're getting, I mean, again, it's more oriented towards
You just
kids.
noticed
It's just
packaging.
it's just,
Why does
come
it say
on.
Cosmic Morpher and also Cosmic Fury Morpher? Like
That's maybe it's the French name or something. I don't know.
I don't know. See, they don't even know what they're doing sometimes. So, look, that's that. We will probably talk about Cosmic Fury more in the future when they release some more stuff, maybe like a basic figure or a trailer. That'd be fun to see, you know, just to see like a 15-second clip of the Rangers in their new base, just in space. Anything really would give us something. But yeah, it seems like we're now reaching the point where they're starting to slowly trickle in some information about this. So maybe we're speaking too soon. It's going to be a great season, maybe even better than Down of Earth. Maybe. We don't know yet, but that's just our thoughts on this.
Copium is high right now. Copium is just through the roof.
We're not even
I
being
know.
drip fed. Like it is so little.
It is so little and it's being dragged for so long. I'm getting so
I
tired.
wanna believe,
thought
and I wanna be
Netflix's new
excited.
deal would get us stuff sooner, but apparently
Right.
it's even slower.
I
I have no idea why it's like
I was the first when they revealed that they were doing like basically adapting Rio Soldier footage for Dino Fury to be like, holy shit, oh my god, yes, and like pretty decently, deeply supporting both parts, you know, both season 1 and 2 of it or whatever. But now it's just like every time,
That's all we could do. We could just sigh and wait.
right?
That's all we could do, bro.
40 minutes in, time for a
Exactly.
topic, or
We're gonna get into our topic in just a moment. I do just want to close out this Henshin Huddle by saying that the second video of my collaboration with Jim, Pronghorn Heroes, just released. Kyun and Nago came out today, and I'm really happy with how it came out. Jim did an awesome job editing, and Hurricane Gold, who is a previous guest on this podcast, edited the video. So you guys can go ahead and check that video out in the
those
description.
effects are nuts.
I
He's a
am
cool
so
guy.
happy.
He's a really cool
I'm
guy.
so happy that he did the effects for this video because seeing the lasers shoot out from behind the card, it was like it's like if I was in the show. Like it was so cool to be
Mom, it's
cute.
like I'm a real writer.
When you see yourself, it's just so
It's so good. And then Fee did amazing as well as Nago. I love the sweater that they got, the jacket that they used for the videos too. It's so cool and colorful. So I linked that in the description if you guys want to check that out. Please go support their channel. They make amazing videos. All right, y'all. Zach, snap in 3, 2, 1. There we go. We're back. We're back to finally talk about today's topic because we have been on the Henshin Huddle for a while now. All
it
right.
was a good huddle.
It was a good huddle. We talked
Good
about
huddle,
a lot of stuff. Yes, yes, yes. So, music in Tokusatsu
Yes,
is a really big
yeah.
deal. Because just like how you can't have a Tokusatsu series without the special effects, without the crazy and interesting characters, without the amazing toy gimmicks and stuff like that, you can't have a show without good music. And who better to bring on than MintBari to talk about everything that has to do with music, you know, especially with that video that you posted, the music in Power Rangers, linked in the description. I'm really a fan of like your perspective on why music is so important. So do you care to go into that a little bit as far as like Power Rangers go and how music is very influential to how the show is created?
Absolutely, yeah. So just a bit of my background, so y'all don't think I'm just like talking out of nowhere, just pulling this out of thin air.
Show off them credentials.
Yeah. Well, I went to music school, and I went for 5 years. I took an extra year due to COVID, and then I ended up dropping it last minute because I was double majoring at the time. But one of my like dream like final projects, which I never got to do because I ended up dropping the class I wanted to do it for, was to actually talk about the music in Power Rangers, and that actually ended up becoming the script for that video.
Wow.
I've had to cut so much theory out of that. It was twice as long.
I want to see the extended cut.
Yeah,
I want to see the extended cut.
very
I've
good.
already thought about remaking it because it's one of my earlier ones, and I'm you can definitely tell there's a bit of a different style to it, but um, absolutely all forms of media, Power Rangers included, is really affected by how music shapes each scene, the action, the motivations of each character. Um,
Absolutely.
Things that you don't get in newer seasons, like you don't get individual themes anymore, and you
We can
don't
talk
get
about that for another 30 minutes. Ooh.
yeah,
Ooh.
a lot of things. But a lot of people don't really think of the individual background music elements, because the first thing people think of when it comes to Power Ranger music is the theme songs, like Go Go Power Rangers, or the insert songs, all the Ron Wasserman, Go Green Ranger Go. They're all fantastic. They're great. I love them.
They're
They're
iconic.
all they're on my workout playlist.
Purr,
But,
purr.
and I think it's really an underrated thing, because when you go into the newer seasons, it just, to me personally, sounds like I don't know, the music version of Word Vomit. There's just so much of it. It's all kind of generic sounding to an extent, and you don't feel as much character. And I miss when you'd get like really low moments where one of my favorite scenes in Power Rangers is a Magna Defender walking up to the crater in the last episode of his arc before Mike comes back, walking with Zika, and the music there is just so heavy. He's about to do this big sacrifice. You don't ever get that anymore. It's just like, it's always rock and action music. Yeah, no matter what the mood is.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that's a really big shame, because even though rock is a really big staple when it comes to Power Rangers' identity, because of just, Mighty Morphin, they heavily rely on it. A little too much, and it really does sacrifice a lot of wholesome moments, a lot of serious moments. Like, they just slap on a rock guitar and they just call it a day. They're like, all right, yeah. And one of the biggest defenders that I think of is definitely Samurai and Megaforce.
Yes.
When I think of those seasons, all I can think of is how much they're trying to copy MMPR, especially when it comes to their music. And it's annoying, because such unique seasons like Power Rangers Samurai, that could have been its own show with its own identity, it had to be pushed aside just because the people who were in charge at the time really wanted it to be a lot like MMPR, which is nothing like Samurai, because they have a whole new theme and these are new characters. Like, it's annoying that Power Rangers keeps going back to this nostalgia bait of wanting these people to come back, so they need to include things that they included in the past. And the biggest example of this is how they always go back to rock music, or they just always use MNPR like medleys and all that stuff. It gets old, it gets boring, it gets dry, and it rids us from something that could have been really creative and special, especially to one season. What I really like is how Dino Charge over here.
Oh, now I feel left out.
You're a little left out. I'm sorry. Thank
I
you to
didn't get to
Squid, by the
know.
way. Thank you to Squid for sending me this. I love you, man. Dino Charge has more of an identity because of its music. And I feel like what really makes a season good is not just the suits, not just the weapons, like I mentioned earlier, but also how the music is special to each season. Like, this season is more
the identity of the show.
Exactly, and that's why I like Dino Charge compared to Samurai or Megaforce, because they had more of an identity with their music.
Absolutely. I freaked out when Grid Connection happened, and when they first did the morph with the Dino Charge Rangers, it was to their morph theme, and we don't get unique morph theme, or at least at that point we weren't getting too many unique morph themes. I think literally Megaforce and Samurai use the same morph theme.
Yes.
Yeah,
Theme
song too.
Ninja Steel had its own morph theme. I mean,
I love Ninja Steel's morph theme.
And Dino Fury does go back to having more of a personality with their
Mhm.
music, which is like another reason why so many people love the season. They shape their own identity, but still paid homage to MMPR in a way,
Yeah.
especially with the whole dinosaur theme. And that's okay. That can be forgiven because this season is dinosaur themed. But it's like, how are we ever going to escape MMPR and like everything about it when we constantly keep going back to it?
You just
Yeah.
kind of have to go cold turkey, in my opinion. Just drop it. Drop
Right.
MMPR.
And I'm sure Hasbro will still see the support for the show, leaving that behind. Like it
Right.
doesn't always need to be oh, this is just another MMPR, or like
Yeah.
this is similar to MMPR. Leave MMPR where it is. It's great
Right.
for what it was.
Yeah, I
Let's
think,
move on.
A thing for me with it is I always look at it from the perspective now, and it's kind of been reignited recently because my from like a kid's perspective, my two sons, Shepard and Bodhi, one is the older one, Shepard's 4, the other younger one is 2, almost 2.5, almost 3. And they really like to listen to the music, both Sentai, Rider, and Power Rangers. And there are just certain songs I play for them. They get pumped. They ask for them. They ask for them by name. And that's what I think is kind of magical about it, is that it can get you pumped just listening to the song on its own. You're thinking about all your
Absolutely.
favorite moments. You're thinking about what was cool in that show, the morph sequence, the Zords, the fights, the character moments. And it's really hard to do that with some of the newer seasons because they don't have as much of a focus on that. And it's sad. I mean, even Simon Bennett has come out and said that they wanted the theme songs for his seasons he's even worked on for like Beast Morphers up to now and whatever to be longer, but because of the mandates by the network, they're not able to make them longer than 30 seconds. We've not
Plus,
had
isn't there a rule?
even theme song or
mhm.
longer, an extended cut of a theme song like that since maybe
Dino Charge? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind if they make them short. If they at least have an extended version, then that'd be fine. Yeah.
It'd be great if they just dropped Go Go Power Rangers from
Right.
every song, but apparently that's a requirement. And I think that's changing, though.
Yeah.
That's changing, no? With Cosmic Fury, if we hear anything about it. I'd love to see
We'll have to wait and see, yeah.
Zach,
I've read through Simon's little list.
Yeah.
He has Simon on speed dial. He's texting him.
From the kids' perspective, having my own kids now, is I've kind of like sort of reignited, like I already had like a love for Power Rangers and Toku in general. But when I'm with my kids and they, interact with the toys or we watch the shows if we can here and there, as long as their attention span will allow for being as young as they are, it's kind of like reignited my like love for the shows and everything. And it's a lot to do with the music. The music gets you, like I said, hyped for it. And I think that it needs to be a better, like more important focus. Not that it's going to take away from storylines or anything like that, but for them to do like what Mint was saying, like these like character insert songs. I mean, look at Sentai. Sentai has never once
they do it right.
a single season since the start that has not done insert songs, power up, background songs, mecha songs, like all these different.
They go all
songs.
out. They release albums. They release albums of their music because of how much work and love that they put into it. What the biggest trend? Did they start doing character songs with Q Ranger?
I believe so.
They were doing character songs even before then. They did it during Shin Kamen because
really? I didn't know that.
I know Mako had a little like a thing in the Returns movie, and they used her character song. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, actually, I think
like they've been doing this for a minute now.
Geki Ranger, they were doing character songs.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
When then you get stuff like good old Kyoryuger, like we're talking about Dino Charge, and that's like all about music. I mean, they use music.
Oh, absolutely.
They use music. I mean, the theme song.
Their identity is literally centered around.
And they have that straight, summer movie, the Gabarancho of music with Death Ryuger in it, that is all about music being a weapon and being like the driving force behind it. You know what I mean? So they never lost it in there. And even Rider, to an extent, also does a good job at trying to keep an identity in itself with the music. I mean, there's a reason other than the show being amazing that Kamen Rider gets me hyped the way it does, is because of the theme that they play. The different fights that have these certain themes to it, and they're building up, there's these lighter moments that are building into a fight, or like, a character, feels like lost and like they don't know what to do. And then you hear the do 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 do. You're like, hell yeah.
Just like that. Just like that too.
Beat some ass. Yes. Do it.
I've seen some clips here and there of Geats, and I really, really love the Fever theme.
Yeah.
See, if I'm gonna play anything in this
Really
video,
good.
it's definitely gonna be the Fever theme. You're gonna make me
That is worth
Let me
one
pull
to
it
get
up.
in trouble for.
That's something that we're gonna touch on in the second
mhm.
topic: gimmick themes and their
And
their
gimmick
functionality.
items.
Yes, we're gonna talk about it. We're
Yep.
gonna talk about it. But yeah, like continuing on the conversation, Writer Sentai, they do an amazing job. I love how it's it's almost required for an actor to know how to sing because they need to sing a character song of some sort for their season, whether that be Super Sentai or Kamen Rider. You know what I mean? Will Power Ranger actors be able to sing something? I'm sure they could, but they never get the opportunity to because they just go back to the dusty MMPR folder that's on someone's computer, and then they're like, all right, let's just put that there.
Yeah.
Well,
You know,
yeah.
it's a shame. It's a shame,
That's
and
actually
I
kind
wish
of
it
interesting
changes.
that's kind of interesting to think of because at least in America for the entertainment industry, when you're an actor, you can just do acting. But I feel like in Japan, when you're in the entertainment industry, you're usually going the idol route. So a lot of them actually
You need
do
to be a triple threat.
sing. Yeah,
You need to be a triple threat for real.
dance, singing, acting.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
they
you got to
need
get
to
some real
be
Broadway
able to
chops.
act on camera and on stage
Yeah.
because they get a lot of money from those stage shows as well.
Oh, and they springboard so well that newer actors off of these shows, these seasons and stuff. This is like the first time they've been on there. We had Tom Constantine on a few weeks ago, who's on Geats right now as a character.
Yes,
And he
yeah.
was talking about the girl that plays Neon and how she turned 18 the day they started filming. Like she is just getting in there, like just
She
barely
is
starting.
young.
Baraba's 16. Like
16, like please, like I
Mhm.
can't look at this boy on screen and think, oh yeah, he's younger than me. Like that doesn't make sense. Please give me a moment, guys. Okay.
Also,
I'm over.
oh no,
I
don't want to drop that. Well, I'm just gonna say, Toei, you should give us Tom's henshin right now, and also we want to see his suit.
Yep, and the helmet.
We're waiting.
Yep,
We're waiting for it.
they keep teasing us.
They're
I
waiting.
don't even
and
watch
they're building
Kamen
something
Rider,
up.
and I'm excited.
You know what's
What are
even
your thoughts on Geats, man?
the fans in Japan that love both those characters want it just as badly as we do, and that was completely unexpected to me that they are that like passionate too. They're like, "What's going on?"
Because
half
they're
of me
really
is
fun
like
characters.
half of me is like they're doing this on purpose. The other half is like they.
Oh my god.
My thoughts
Man.
on Geats. Yeah, like I said, I haven't watched like a full episode or anything, but from what I'm seeing so far, I really like some of the concepts and stuff. I kind of like the whole Grand Prix thing that they've got going on. And aesthetically, it just looks really cool. I like the kind of modular like rider look to everyone.
Yeah, top half, bottom half. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
and we're getting a lot coming up. We were kind of in like we were waiting for a while for like new stuff to come out. It's just been like slowly trickling out, but
Yeah,
now
just a little mini drought. Nothing compared to
we're gonna get a whole wave of shit just like close out the third act of the show, and I'm excited for it. And I already have something in the mail. Zach has it too, so we're going to definitely talk about it and maybe even record.
Ooh.
Maybe, right? But yeah, I just hope that Power Rangers continues to go down this route of being more original with their music, because if they're going to be more original with their costumes, with their characters, with their story, why not be more original with your music?
Right.
Something they've always had control over. You know, like in the past, they've always needed to rely on Toei Bandai for their suits and all that stuff. Now that they're doing Cosmic Fury, which is a completely original season, why not also have more original music? Like Dino Fury already kind of started that trend off. I won't pretend like Dino Fury didn't have amazing music that was unique to Dino Fury. Continue that. Please continue to
absolutely
that and make it bigger.
Look at things like I forgot to mention this when I was talking about the Shin Kamen Rider premiere. At the end of it, once they roll the credits, they play the theme song from the original show along with some footage from the show, and then they kind of recreate the intro with new footage. And
I love
my
that.
whole theater was singing it. the people there were
really
the song with it. I was too, because I was like, "Fuck yeah, hell yeah, I love this fucking song and these dumbass lyrics."
Because people make connections through music.
Yeah.
It's
bro.
they did it with Once and Always when they recreated the opening towards the end. Like music matters. Like it. And my video mainly was about like the background music, but if you do just like the tiniest little bit of trying, like in Time Force, you hear a lot of bells, kind of church bells, because they live in a clock tower, of course.
Yes.
So it feels very on theme, and it helps
it.
immerse you in the world even more.
Or even like Dino Charge feels like very chanty caveman, like primal.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
works
primal!
with the
I love
theme of
that
Dino
word. I love
Charge.
that you use that word. Primal is a really good way to describe.
And I even
the
think you could do
soundtrack.
it a little bit better.
Right,
Yeah,
like there's
yeah,
always
yeah.
room for improvement.
There's always room for improvement. Mhm.
Yeah.
And will they continue to do stuff like Nate's musical song?
I hope not.
And Beast Morphers. I love that they tried it out. I will say that like they tried something out. Maybe it wasn't as well received. Maybe it wasn't executed that well. But it was different. And it's
With
not the
what?
first time that the whole Nate musical thing and
Oh, yeah,
Beast Morphers.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
This is
What
not the
about,
first
like,
time that they've done something like that.
Being alive, no, being human. Yeah,
Being human.
yeah.
Great to be human.
I love being
Oh, yeah, that's
human
right.
or whatever or something. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, is there anything else you would like to add as far as music goes in any Tokusatsu series?
I would like to say that of all modern Sentai, or I guess like my favorite modern Sentai with a great soundtrack, Loop Ranger and Pat Ranger.
We won.
So
We won. We
Did I
won,
say the
y'all.
magic word.
Two things battling each other for supremacy.
Guys,
That's
literally
where music matters, because you can get that like compare and contrast. Like you get the jazzy tones with the Lupin Rangers. It's kind of like underground. It sounds so good. And you
Can
get
I
the
tell you
just
something?
go for it. I want to hear it.
I wanted our intro to be the Loop Pat intro.
Especially
It's
that
so
bass at the start,
big
the bump,
and
bump, bump, bump,
bombastic.
bump,
Like
bump,
it's
bump,
so
bump, bump.
fun.
Oh, it's so
Literally,
good.
I will play you our intro right here. And that music was heavily inspired by Lupat. Seriously.
I can tell. Yeah. Oh, it's so
Yeah.
good. It's so good.
I'm so happy that you
Oh yeah, I
said
forgot this
Lupat is
other
your
thing
favorite.
too.
Yeah.
We didn't even talk about it. That Sentai and Rider also go so far as to loving the music so much that they do the like dance things to it too, getting the kids
Yeah,
involved.
they have
yeah.
dances as
And it-
well. Could you
They're
imagine
so
Power
much
Rangers
fun
with
to
that?
do. Like there's so much fun to be a part of. When I'm watching the episodes, I will do not the Rider ones as much, but the Sentai ones absolutely every time. I'm like, yeah, hell yeah.
I
Like
discovered
Tiger's theme. Don Brothers for is really fucking hard, but Don Brothers. Yes.
I discovered Sentai at a very early age. So there was a little time where little 4th or 5th grade me was dancing to the Maji Ranger dance on the playground.
Yeah.
I was a little cringe boy, but it was so fun.
Put up the footage. Just kidding.
Yeah, you guys
We have
just
some
like-
people in the chat talking about their favorite season music as well. Forze for Bar.
Forte.
Yep.
Tokyo Aaron, did you just put Lucky Star? Like, is that that's an anime?
No, Lucky Star is the Q Rangers theme.
Oh
No?
yes, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. That's man. I thought you don't have a backlog of every song in your head.
I went straight to the Lucky Star anime. Yeah. Because that one had a dance.
Oh, you're a parent. Zach, please wait. Video shuts
Zach,
down.
no, wait,
Everyone's
wait.
out. No, we just cut off. And
And
then
we see,
Squid
like,
Boys over here.
And then we see like a little laser sight on one of our heads.
Oh, shit.
They're
No,
like,
no, please. I was
guys, no.
Goodbye.
Zach
This
starts
was-
playing something and it's like, no, we weren't playing music. Sorry about
This
that.
is the last
Yeah.
Tension and Homies podcast. I'm sorry, everyone.
This is
We
the
played
last
music.
episode.
what a way to go
Toy
out.
got
What a
us,
way to
guys.
go.
If we ever stop making episodes, that's
You-
the reason. We were
you know
killed
who.
by Toy because we exposed a little bit too much.
King
Oh,
Oger,
man.
His comment did say King Oger, and that it grew on me. Don Brothers became part of my DNA for so long. I just loved it so much that when King O just came around, I was like, and then I started
it's hard-
watching
it's
I'm
hard
like,
to
right.
adjust.
I
something
didn't.
new.
I didn't want to let go of Don Brothers either.
No,
Don
that was
Brothers
No,
are
I don't
good.
want to let go of Don Brothers either. And they're doing something new soon with the Don Brothers cast, which is something they actually teased during their press conference.
Oh my god, the fucking
the ramen
non-fragrant
thing.
Oh,
No,
wait, I haven't
no,
heard
but
this.
the
Is
other
that-
one, the other one.
Wait,
Do
what's
you guys not
wait,
know?
what's the
Hold
ramen
on.
thing? I'm totally lost. Maybe I missed it.
Hold on, this is
Well,
recent
during the press
news.
conference, did you watch the press conference for?
I didn't watch the press
Okay.
conference.
They did this goofy thing before they even started the trailer. They were like, blah blah blah, Don Fragrance. It was just a goofy, stupid gag.
Yes.
Kind of act like it was the trailer, and now they're actually making it like a thing now of like Don Brothers versus Don Fragrance or whatever.
It's not the fragrance one. It's like the oh, a firework just went off. It's
Oh.
toy guys. No,
Uh-oh.
it's the other one. I'm pulling it up right now. I can't find it, but it's really funny. Oh wait, is this it? No. All right, I don't want to take so much time looking for
That's
this.
okay.
I might include it in the end of the episode. But yeah, so and Barb is over here asking about the Re-Soldier music.
Oh my god!
Come
Oh,
on, Barb.
I love the
Megan, my
Re-Soldier
bad,
music.
Megan.
Yeah, hell yeah!
This is such a hard part
Hell
about
yeah.
being. Oh wow, you've got the tattoo! Oh my
Yeah,
god!
Zach is gonna get no one soon.
Oh,
Mhm.
what
Say
of?
what the hell you want about Real Soldier as a show? Ain't nobody gonna deny me that music is not inspirational and badass as fuck.
It's really
Dun,
this
dun,
is the
dun,
hard.
dun, dun, dun.
This is the hardest part about being a Power Rangers and Sentai fan. No matter what, like there's always it always draws comparisons to each other. So like it's always like, oh man, the music here is so good, but I love the actors here. They're all good, yeah, but I
Re-Soldier has a special place
live.
in my heart.
It does.
Soldier music.
With, not
came
even just
at a
with the
beautiful time for
suits,
me.
the toys, but also
so-
the music.
I love their mech summoning music. It's so
The Real Soul Red helmet up there is made by yours truly, right over there, Frankie, my good friend.
Ooh.
And at the time when I watched Real Soldier, it was around the time when it aired, and I watched it and I loved it, and then I rewatched it right as like my first child was like about to be born. So like they're all talking about
you
pushing
should
past
you probably
the-
should have been there at your child's birth.
Zach, where,
Between the
your wife
moments
is like,
of, like,
Zach,
back and
where
forth,
are
I'm
you?
like,
I
And then he's
love
just there,
Re
like,
Soldier.
watching Re-Soldier like in his
No.
like garage.
I'm a
Oh
good dad,
no,
stop.
no, I know
You
you're
know,
a
like,
great dad.
The theme of the show is like all about like pushing past your limits, right? And like not letting that
Yes.
hold you back. And of course, now
Yes.
it's like I'm first time dad at the time. So it's like, what does this mean? What are my limits? And realizing what those are and that I can push past them. So it's got like a special place in my heart. And that's why I got the tattoo for sure. But yeah, Real Soldier's music is top tier.
Top
Agreed.
tier.
Agreed.
Zach, if you're gonna get the Gates tattoo, would you make it neon? Not like
Huh?
neon like the
Yeah, you
character.
can do
I
that.
mean like a neon light.
Can you do that?
I thought about it. I'm just gonna get it. I think just in black because I want it to have to be very expensive, and I also have some touch ups to get done too on the Forze tattoo because I have a Forze tattoo as well.
It's always like, can we put you in a museum?
There we go.
You're marketing all of our shows.
He needs some touch up on the eyes there and stuff. So
I love that you're
gonna
gonna get that touched up.
But I thought about it because they do have a glow in the dark ink that they can use. So I'll consider. Yeah. There's like a black light type ink that you can use for the tattoo. So it depends because the design is cool. 1 second here. But it's really intricate. So
Is it? I don't really think Keats is.
I mean,
like,
it's
yeah,
just
it's
got a lot
not that
of,
bad.
lines to it
No.
and stuff. So like I'm happy about it. I want it. It's not like I'm like not like I don't want it anymore. But to do the whole thing and then have them also outline the whole thing in the ink would be like probably a lot. So
You know,
That's fair. That's fair.
real quick, I've always been very, very squeamish, so I don't think I personally would ever get a tattoo. But I've always thought if I did get one, I would love to get like any of the wrist-mounted morphers, particularly the Dino Thunder morphers. One of them tattooed on my wrist.
yeah,
That would be so
what?
cool.
that would
No
be painful
way.
as fuck because of
That'd
your
be really
wrist
cool.
bone.
Yeah, no,
Come
your
on.
wrist bone is a big
Oh, I
pain
know.
area when it comes
Yeah.
to tattoos. But,
But like,
wow.
no one's done that. That'd be really cool.
No one has. I've never
Yeah.
even thought about like
Uh-huh.
anyone doing a tattoo like that. If
Like that?
Zach would probably do
Yeah.
that with the
Oh,
Real
you had
Soldier,
to open
I'm
your
not
mouth.
gonna lie.
I feel like the Ryusoldier one's like kind of too big though. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he would just like
You,
size it
you need
down.
a low profile one, a small
Yeah.
profile one. Yeah.
I love
You
that.
need to be an Ultra Chad, do that, and then get like on your like stomach or just below, like on your
A
waist,
belt,
rider belt.
the
Oh my
Arkle.
god.
You get the Arkle tattooed on you. Oh my god! Tell me someone has done that. I mean, like,
Listen,
I kind of hope they don't.
I'm
But
just
tell
saying.
me someone has done that. I think that's been done before.
If Godai,
Surely.
if Kuga can have the thing come out of his belly, you know, the driver just come out of his body, I can get it tattooed, man. Come on.
All right. Since we're talking about drivers and morphers, I think it's about time we start to move on to our second topic.
Nice segue.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
What are gimmick items? I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, I don't know either. So if you like the comments, no. So gimmicks are a really big part of a season, just as much as music. And what really makes a really fun gimmick item is the music that it includes. I mean, for example, hello, we got the samba music for
Right.
Kyoryuger. Like, it's really important to have a really it's really important to have a really fun gimmick item that also plays a really fun jingle, which let me rant about this for a second.
Okay.
Power Rangers has their music in their morphers, like the Dino Fury Morpher, for example, has music, but they don't. It bothers me that Power Rangers doesn't like to reference the on-screen morph in their toys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's really annoying. Not
Yeah.
even just for us fans, but also for kids too. I've always felt like this. They never do it. They never do it. And
I
it's
remember
so
when
annoying.
the Beast Morpher's Morpher, Beast
Yeah.
X Morpher, yeah,
Yeah, Beast X
came
Morpher.
out. They're doing the demos at Toy Fair, and I thought the morph music in it sounded so good. I was like, "Is this gonna be in the show? It better be in the show." It wasn't in the show, but
No.
it was so good. Yeah, I
Either
wish
the
they-
toy has a really
yeah.
good music and the show doesn't have
Well, the
it,
Dino
or
Fury
vice
one
versa.
has it, as far as I know. The Dino Fury Morpher has the music.
I
in it.
think the Beast X King's Morpher has Beast Morpher music.
Yeah, and the Dino
Um,
Fury, like, I'm sorry.
that one. Yeah, the claw, the
Soul Changer version, the Dino Night Morpher, whatever. That
The Dino
like,
Night Morpher,
full
right.
morph theme, and that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's kind of weird how it's missing sometimes.
they never really do it, and I feel like that's such a missed opportunity, because what really makes these role play items fun is that you're
Right.
role playing as the
that.
characters,
right,
and you're not even getting the same music.
Mr.
You're not even getting like
yourself.
the call outs and
Sir,
everything.
yes.
What is one of your favorite gimmick items, and do you have something
Yes.
to present to the class physically with you?
Sonic?
as soon as Sonic the Hedgehog. I collect chows.
Yes.
Really?
So-
Do you actually?
I don't. I don't have that kind of money.
I thought
Oh,
you were gonna
man.
show us your child collection.
Oh, sorry guys. The funny thing is, I actually don't really get the chows. uh, anyway, I ever since you told me the topic ideas, I've just been deep in thought, thinking of what my favorite gimmick item is. And I know the basic thing would be to say I love Ranger keys. I literally have my Ranger keys on my desk at work, and like it's supposed to be a professional looking environment. For context,
What do you mean? That's absolutely professional.
for context, I work as a TV news reporter. So
That's
way.
awesome.
I have all my I have all my
And you have the
Power
sweater.
Rangers. I have all my Power Rangers shit just everywhere, like all
As
over.
you should.
And then,
As
like-
you should.
And then a
You
state
are-
senator like comes
the
in, just like
driver.
walks by my desk on the way to the studio because we're interviewing him, and I'm just like, "Hi, what's up?"
He looks down at your desk. He's like,
He's like, nice,
nice.
yeah. It's like, "Ah."
No way.
Yeah.
That's nice.
But
Is
I
it
would
Ranger
say-
keys?
I want to say Ranger keys, but actually, I will say, the card game gimmick, little cards from either Ghost Sager or Megaforce.
Okay. Yeah.
Not my favorite season, but I think the potential's there, and also it's one I can afford.
That's true. When
Sure.
it comes to stuff that they have to sell, Cardboard cards
I thought it
cost
had a
dirt
lot
money.
of
You know what I mean?
I thought it had a lot of potential, and I think they could have gone like much longer with the card game concept than just that 1 year. And I just absolutely love the art. I'm a artist myself,
That's
so
the thing. They always make it like a card game, but never
Yeah.
will they ever promote it. Or like they do, but like it's not like what you think of when it comes to Pokemon cards or Digimon cards, like Magic of the Gathering. Like it's always just like, okay, here's like a point system, here's like a heart, whatever, and then go at it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they had the perfect
at
little system because they had the toy, and you could play with that, and that would like keep track of all that for you. So it's like all the fun of playing a
Ghostface's
card game.
big tiki
Yeah.
ass head.
His big tiki ass
Literally.
head. Yeah.
That's so fun. What do you have a favorite card?
You see, all my cards, they're probably my parents somewhere in a box.
Not at
but-
your office? What's going on?
I know, right?
My God.
I don't think I have a favorite card because I like looking at them because the cards are, since they're very easy to collect, you can have a lot of them. So it's not our particular card; it's just having a lot of cards and just like looking through
Having
the
like
little
a whole deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
it
I love
just
that.
makes me
Zach
happy.
pointed it out earlier that Decade has a card system as well, and
That's right,
he
he
has
does.
all his
Decade.
cards on his wall back there. And you can even
Aw.
see like some. Do you have Ryuki cards on your wall or no?
Yeah. somewhere-
No,
yeah,
I don't
right
see
here.
any.
Yeah.
I
love the
I
Decade
see
cards.
The V buckle, but I don't.
Boop.
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
The decade
So,
cards are really cool, and I like how they incorporated it to his design with the barcode thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they were smart too because they're not paper cards; they're like plasticky, so they're really
Yeah,
not
so
like
they're
they're
durable.
really hard to damage.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I've always
Yeah.
kind of assumed they were kind of cardboardy like Pokemon cards.
No, they're actually like made of plastic.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
like they can
I
like
learned
they
a
can
new thing.
like they could tear, but it's not easy to do it.
No, it's not.
really-
Yeah.
Yeah. So wow. Okay. What about you, Zach? What is your favorite gimmick? You've been ready to talk about this, so go on.
Yeah, that's hard. I have about 5 different things on my
Go through all of them. Go through all of them.
I'll probably be easy and say first off is the raise buckles from Geats,
Oh, I love ninja.
just because I like how each one does something.
Oh, I can feel that breeze.
Yeah,
Oh, me
I like how
too,
each
right? You
one
felt
does
that?
something
Yeah.
and like feels unique, and it goes with what Mint was saying with the whole modular aspect of Geats. With one side is the top half, the other side is the bottom half thing, and then it can switch with the revolve function. So I like that a lot. The Vice stamps I think look cool. It's a shame about the writing of the show, but the Vice stamps are cool. Yeah.
Play a little bit of the jingle.
Oh, that light is making this look fucking intense. Jesus Christ.
It makes it
It
look.
doesn't really look like that
nice.
exactly. And then I really like the Sentai gears.
Sentai gear.
Oh, that's a really big one. That's
Yeah.
a really big one.
This
They
is
did
the one
2 years
that-
in a row. That's how good it
the
is.
Memorial Dirtlinger, which they're like die-cast metal instead of
Is it?
Oh, I
okay.
love that.
Okay. Weird little tangent. Is it weird that I've always wanted to take a bite out of a Sentai gear?
No, it is not.
No, it's not.
You
It
know
looks
what's
like
funny?
chocolate.
They
Yeah.
sell, bro. They sell Sentai gear chocolates.
I know. I've
Stop
seen
it.
them.
Stop it right now. I'm looking that up right now.
It's
Hold
the
on.
Tide Pod effect, but with Sentai gear.
Not the Tide Pod effect.
There's so many gimmick items. I'm like, do I want to eat those? Like in King Oger, the fucking
Right,
shoe
right.
pistols.
Damn, all I'm seeing is like the exclusive like gears that you would get from the chocolate that you would buy, but not the hello.
I'm pretty sure I saw gear-shaped chocolate. Like it had like a wrapping on it, and it just was like a piece of chocolate.
I don't see it. I
Hey-
want to
hey,
see
chat.
a Sentai gear
Chat.
made of chocolate.
Chat, tell us which Sentai gear would taste the best.
Me?
Oh,
what's the answer
that's a
right
really
now?
good question.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Like, come on, don't tell me that you see this and you
Ooh.
don't think about a chocolate box.
I think.
Ah.
Ooh, that'd be hard. I would
Like,
hope
just unwrap
the
it.
gear would taste pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I mean, for me, I think. Ooh. Wait, why did I just think about a season being based around like chefs or like cooking?
and like food.
We
I
could
would-
write the
I
next
would've-
one. Yeah.
So Sentai gears are great.
Write it
And
down.
then a
Mhm.
recent thing for me, I really like Kamen Rider Drive, but I recently one of our guests we had on Squid Boy Toys, he was on and he sent us some free shit. He buys a lot of like lots of toys. and like had a bunch of extras from one. And so he sent me the driver and shift cars. I really like shift cars. I wasn't expecting
Ooh.
I was gonna love them as much as I do, but they're really addicting. I'm a sucker for a gimmick that lets me like fidget with it, you know.
Those are the best ones.
So my
Yep,
favorite
yep.
also is the Ryusoul keys. Also the
Yeah, the Resoles.
yeah, the Ryusouls. They're really fun too. You can just keep flipping them.
I'm surprised
Yeah,
they
back
didn't
and
do
forth, just like playing it
yeah.
with your hand.
I'm surprised they didn't do like a fidget spinner gimmick. Like
I mean,
That
that's
would've been
pretty much
genius.
I mean,
That's
that's kind of
true.
what Ninja.
but it's like several years late.
right.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, what if they do just like make like Kamen Rider Gachard, like fidget spinners?
I think like
Oh yeah,
I think Forza was kind of like close with the
yeah. The Astro switches.
yeah.
Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, they had a fidgety kind of feel to them. But yeah, I'm a
Like fidget
sucker
cubes.
for any of them that let me like mess with something and do something with them.
Right.
Or if they're shiny, or if they have electronics to them. The ones that have electronics.
So all of them,
pretty much all of them. There's
besides
pretty much-
cards, which is Mint's favorite gimmick.
I can't really think of one that I don't like. Honestly, I feel like most of the gimmicks are pretty decent.
Can we officially name your wall the gimmick wall?
I mean, it
The
can be.
gimmick wall?
I call it the wall of
Or like-
henshin, but I mean,
Oh yeah, no, wall of henshin is a lot. But there is so much fun gimmicks on your shelves and
Yeah.
literally on your wall that it's just that's all I can think about. Like gimmick, you're a gimmick.
You're a gimmick.
That sounds like an insult. You're a gimmick.
You're, right. You're a gimmick.
No.
You can't sit with us.
Damn. Oh.
Oh,
Put him up.
I was going to say, are you going to say for yours? Are you going to say that yours is the Beast batteries?
I am. I
Ah.
will say that
They're
they
pretty
are
fun.
really
They're
fun.
fun.
I was given 3 by Squid. Again, thank you so much.
So, do you
Uh,
prefer the Beast, the Dino Chargers, or the Judenshi?
Okay, so this is actually a really good question because the Dino Chargers. First of all, like I see this, I think of the name Dino Charger. I haven't seen Kyoryuger, so I don't think of these as the
Judenshi.
Watch Kyoryuger.
Judenshi.
Yeah, I don't
Just
know
like
why
watch
I haven't
Kyoryuger
yet.
and you're just out your eyes.
Oh god, I just put myself on blast right now. I love it though. I love Dino Charge and I love Kyoryuger and the clips that I've seen of it. But I prefer these because they're more show accurate. And if I'm going to get a show, a toy, what a really big thing to me is how accurate it is to the show, which is why I had a whole tangent earlier about why like Power Rangers doesn't make their toys similar to what they show on screen. But you know,
you can't even spin the Dino Charge Morpher in the American version because they don't
No,
have.
no.
nope, you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would show you that I could.
I
spin
have
it, but
dropped
probably
so
drop
many
it.
Dino Charge Morphers at Walmart just trying to spin it.
No, in the box.
Yeah, in the
trying to do it
box.
with the box.
There's a hidden feature I just figured out a few days ago, or remembered again with this. If you do this enough, he'll burp.
Oh yeah. He does. We're just gonna wait for it now.
Yeah, this is some
Okay,
weird-
maybe my
It never happened.
This is some weird.
He's
He's
internet
talking out of
stuff,
his
guys.
ass. He doesn't know what he's talking about. No, it's true though. You're right. Yeah. But to continue that question, I prefer these, but I gotta say that I have a soft spot for the original Dino Chargers, not only for, you know, the nostalgia of it, but also because.
What?
You're done. You're done. I'm speaking. Thank you. Yeah. The Dino Chargers, they have a little bit more when it comes to the sticker. With the stickers here, it just goes from like this to that. But with Dino Chargers, they like fade into it, and
Yeah, they
I
have like
like
3
that.
stages.
And
Yeah.
they're glow in the dark.
They have 4. They're glow in the dark too.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. See,
Mhm.
so again, I like them because of their show accuracy, but Dino Chargers, they have a special place in my heart too. I don't hate them at all. Compared to like whenever Power Rangers adapts a gimmick and they make it bad. Researchers, they tend to make it a little bad. Is an understatement. But with the Dino Chargers, at least they put some love into it, and that's why I like it. But obvious answer besides this is Geets. Like Zach said, I don't have a raised buckle on me right now. It's over there. But I really, 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 really love the buckle gimmick that we have going on in Geets. I'm planning on maybe collecting all the main riders' buckles. It's Probably gonna happen later in the future, but I plan on it just because of how fun they are. And
I'll pray for your wallet.
yeah, prayers in the chat, guys. Prayers in the chat. I do hope to get them though because they're so fun. And like I said earlier, I'm getting the Geats 9 buckles soon. So I really love Geats and their gimmick there.
Yeah.
You, Zach, sent me the gamer driver, and for the first time, I got to play with a gamer driver
And the guy.
and their
got
gush
a real-
shots.
We got a real gamer here, guys.
No, yeah. A gamer level 100.
Real
over
pro
here.
gamer, real pro Fortnite gamer.
I'm a pro gamer. Like, what can I say? But I really like to play with the gas shots. I would take it out, but I don't
Do
think
it.
I can
Do it.
Guys, don't rush
Hit
me
me right
Don't
now.
Pressure me. No.
There's a monster attacking. If you don't hedge it right now, everyone's
Oh my
gonna
God.
die. Off
Their
screen,
blood
we can't
will
I
show
just
it.
took
Your
this out
hands.
as well. Again, thank you, Squid, for that. Wait, guys, no.
Oh, I forgot you got a Senkin sword driver. I forgot about that from Squid too.
Yes. Oh my God. Video
Well, while you're looking for it, I will say I love. Oh,
Damn it! I can't even be cool and spin it. No, I am.
I'm like so ADHD that I like see that and I'm like, whoa, ooh, toy.
Ooh, spin. Ooh, Sabah, give us your money.
It's when you like jingle like your keys in front of like a child.
Oh, you
Oh.
like it?
Oh yes, I do. Mom, can we? Mom!
No, please.
Mom, get in here.
Watching
Mom,
all
Mom,
this stuff.
get in here!
Please buy it for me. No,
Um,
I have my own money now.
I was gonna say, I really like, I don't know, I really like the double gimmick, the Gaia memory.
Oh, the guy
yeah,
memory.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, those are
I just
cool.
really like things that look like normal ass items because then I don't
Yeah.
look like a weeb
Hard
when I'm
drive,
outside. I'm just
babe.
like, this is just my thumb drive, guys.
Yeah.
Hito
is it?
Metaru.
Did we water Mint? Did we water Zach yet? I think he's looking a little dry. We gotta water our Zach.
Yeah, we need a little hydration.
I'm actually really hot in my stupid hot ass garage. So
Why am I also getting hot as well? Is that like an air can? You
yeah,
have air in a can and you blow yourself with it when you're hot?
I do what?
You blow.
Is
I'm
that
gonna
like
break
straight
that
up compressed air?
That's compressed air that you. Oh my God! Forget
fine.
towels.
Is
forget fans. Just get a bottle of compressed
there's your
air.
game.
Don't try that at
sorry,
home
guys,
just in
this
case
is,
like it sprays chemicals on you.
World premiere
No.
reveal of the next gimmick item.
Honestly, like with
They're
the
called rider
theories
sprays.
with
That's right.
Gachard. Gachard seems like it's going to be a card thing.
Oh my god, it'd be a graffiti theme season,
You had me at a card thing.
and you put it into the driver and it shakes it up. Oh,
Ah,
That'd be
Kimono
kinda cool,
Spider.
I mean,
No.
well, you mentioned Spider. Well, like the new Spider-Man's out, yeah. And isn't that Miles Morales?
What a transition.
Right? Well, no, Miles Morales' thing is he
It's spray painted,
yeah. Capitalize on it. Let's see that. Yeah.
I would love to see them have different spray cans, but I don't think they would ever like have it do silly string or actual paint for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But it'd be cool to like have like at least like I'm glad that we have Rangers like Humanos to have like a spray can gimmick because I don't
oh yeah,
think
the
that's ever been
banana
done
shooter.
before.
Yeah.
That's never been done before, right?
No,
No.
so.
Nope.
No, this is the first time. So maybe this is toys experimentation with that kind of gimmick, and hopefully we might see more of it in the future. But yeah, other than that, we got the Down Chargers, we got Geats, and then we got the Gashots. Those are my favorite gimmicks, and all of them are really fun. And I'm glad that I own all of them as well, because if not, I'd be a sad guy.
Man, it's to the point with gimmick items, dude. I usually bring either Gokai Silver because he's my fucking idol in terms of a character. He is me for real. Or just some kind of item like that with me like every day. Like just to be like I'm like stressed out and I just go like flip the key a little bit.
Yeah, you bring your gimmicks to work sometimes, don't you?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
used-
brought your Ryusoul. Mm-hmm.
Oh
I
yeah,
used to
I used
carry.
to,
I used to carry.
one of my Ryusols doesn't even flip anymore. One of my red Ryusols, I have 3 because I I had the one that came with the Morpher, and then the one that came with the Mecha, and then the one that came with the Ryosoken.
Memorial Edition.
And so one of them doesn't even flip anymore. The spring is broken because I flipped it too much.
You flip it too much. Too much flipping, guys. See what that gets you?
The same thing happened to my... Geez, what Ranger key was it? It was RPM Blue. I used to carry it on my keychain every day from like high school to early college, because I was that guy. I was that loser. That beautiful
loser. Not the loser.
Okay. For context, I call my community and people like in my Discord losers, but like in a loving way. Yeah.
Oh, you seem very fun. You sound very nice. Hey, losers.
Yeah, no,
loser. We're going shopping.
Exactly. I do it endearingly, like in a Mean Girls way.
I love that.
But yeah, the spring on it just kind of like went because I used to carry it on my keychain, and I'd pull it by the Ranger key, so all the pressure just went on it.
Oh,
and,
just like I messed up the key, right?
And I had to mess up one of my favorite Rangers too. We love Flynn. We love a Scottish boy.
Damn. The full bottles do look tasty.
Yeah, full bottles are great. And I also wanted to bring up the Astro switches that Megan over here brought up. I love the Astro switches. There's a lot of them, and you got some too. You got the magnet states, right?
So that's Cosmic, bro.
But you have magnet, no?
I don't have magnet. Nope.
You don't
I've thought about
magnet?
it, but it's just a I don't know. I've gotten to the point with the Rider stuff that I have like their main transformation thing and like their final form thing, and not a ton of the things in between. Usually, now clearly Geets has fucking bulldozed over that rule here. But no, this was a big deal for me. I'm a huge ass Forza fan, so once I found a driver for not worth like a mortgage payment, I was like, yes, and also Cosmic States for not worth a mortgage payment, because I'm sure you know about this, MintBari, but when we do like when you try and get the toys and stuff, if it's after the show is premiered, well, fuck you, because
it's so expensive.
Rocket price.
Yep.
So
that's the aftermarket.
That is the aftermarket for you. And again, when I do plan on eventually getting other raised buckles besides Geets, it's going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass. But you know what? I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to do it because
they've gone so long without doing SG versions of a lot of them, because like there are certain ones that don't do shit that are like buckles, you know? So like, you know the SG ones that don't do all the like same sounds and lights, you know, like the little candy toy versions.
Oh, you mean like the candy toy versions?
Yeah.
I think they're just too big to do that. Oh, but the smaller ones like Hammer or Shield. Yeah. Okay. Actually, we are missing a lot of buckles. Bomber, Spear. What is it? Like Rocket. We are missing a lot of those kinds of raised buckles, and I don't think we're getting them anytime soon. Unfortunately,
it'll be a super expensive Bandai premium exclusive item. Yeah,
you just called it. Damn, damn, and that's a shame because they are really fun to listen to in the driver. So I don't know. I mean, maybe they'll do it at like the end of the show as a normal release, but I highly doubt it. That premium Bandai idea is most likely going to be the case. Well, gentlemen, looks like we had a really fun episode talking about music and gimmicks. Thank you so much to MintBari for coming on and talking about all of this with us. And thank you guys for coming on and watching us talk about everything that we love about music and seasons and why Power Rangers needs to up their game a bit, because right now they're kind of lacking, but it's all right. We
bro, damn.
I break it. I'm like, sorry guys. Oh man. But again, thank you so much
bravery.
for taking time out of your day. Yes,
of
too
course.
Much bravery to be here with us, man. And again, like, you got the credentials. You got the degree, right? You got the degree?
I got the actually no,
you got the degree.
Oh, I got the degree in journalism, not the degree in music, but I was close.
Well, you have a degree, and you have studied music, so I would count that as being a professional with this kind of stuff. So hearing your insight on it is honestly really flourishing.
Do you guys mind if I
a fun synonym?
I think it is, but do you guys mind if I plug something real quick?
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. Go ahead.
I just dropped a new video today on the consequences of artificial intelligence in Power Rangers, and I just go over our fun little robot friends in the show. So y'all should go check it out. in the description. Whoa.
Uh-huh,
Go watch
yep.
it, or
That's
else,
correct.
please,
That's
Or
correct.
else we'll kill you.
please,
Or
We will
else, what are you gonna
end
do?
You don't want.
You're like, or else.
or else.
Mm.
You want to get blasted? Is that what you want?
Oh,
Wanna
no,
get down
he's
on charge
doing-
for your
no,
life?
He's a
No,
little
please,
too
no, I have a
brave.
wife and kids.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore is crazy. Oh my god. Oh, oh my god. I gotta calm down. I'm like over here like fidgeting. Oh. Okay, I feel a lot better now. So, if you like the video and if you want to see more, please go ahead and make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. It really does help out the channel a lot. And you can also go ahead and follow MintBari down below. I put their links in the description along with their other videos, including the most recent ones. You will also find Zach's most recent videos and reviews on Shin Kamen Rider and all his other fun stuff and doodads. You can also find me down below as well. Hey, if you want to give us a topic or you want to even be on the show, make sure to go ahead and comment down below. Tweet us at the Henshins and Homies Twitter account or our individual accounts, also linked in the description. And you could never forget the Amazon, Apple, Google, and Spotify viewers who listen to us on those services. Thank you so much for supporting us on those apps. Hey, it was a fun time. I'm glad that you were here with us. And I look forward to episode 34. Are
Thanks
you
for
looking
having
forward
me.
to it, Zach?
I
Of
am.
course, man.
I am.
All right. Then we'll see you again for episode
We will.
34. All right. We will be there. All right. Take care. Have a good night. And keep on listening to your most favorite music because that's what keeps the world on spinning. World spinning.
We got
All right.
everything.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.